So it's going to be a video about Hyacine and why I think Hyacine is the worst character they dropped in 3.x patch. Not when it comes to meta. I think when it comes to meta, she's probably the best current unit. It's not even close just because she literally has the strongest, strongest current team on her choco. Like literally, she has the best team by her freaking thread. And she literally controls them all like they're her puppets, and it just pisses me off how much I despise this unit and how much this character ruined the balance. And for some reason, everybody is hating on Castros rather than Hyacine. Like literally, she is literally a remembrance sustainer unit that we don't need it. We never need it. We should have just gotten her as a freaking abundance unit so we can actually use, abundance Lycon on her, but they made a remembrance character with sustaining capabilities and damaging capabilities and debuffing capabilities at the same time with a goddamn memo sprite. Why? So they can sell her Lycon and her Eidolons in a disgusting way. Plus, they already probably thought about a mono remembrance teams from the get-go, because now look who is here. Cyrene is here, and you know who's her best in teammate is? It's not Hyacine. I mean, it's not it's not Castros, it's not Evernight, it's actually Hyacine. Why? Well, you just need her on the team and she literally gives the automatic buff to Hyacine. So yeah, you don't even need to trigger it. You don't even need to trigger Cyrene ult on Hyacine to get the buff. She automatically gets it while being on her team, and it's kinda dumb. Plus, if you want to run a mono remembrance team, you have to have Hyacine. You could run it without Evernight, you could run it without Castros, but you cannot run the mono remembrance teams without Hyacine. And for some reason, people on Twitter thinks Castros is the problem. You could say it's like a Castros team, but let's just be honest, it's more like a Hyacine team. Hyacine is the core to the mono remembrance teams, and she is probably the most toxic character we got when it comes to meta relevance, just because she's literally a healer that should be on the healer path, but she's not. But she's on a damaging path. Like, I don't even know what remembrance path is. I think it's like a damage path. Most of them are damage dealers, but then there are buffers. But then there is Hyacine that has everything. I just don't know what they were thinking when they cooked up with Hyacine. I just don't know. But for some reason, people hating on Castros is kinda dumb in my opinion, because let's be honest, we can run mono remembers even without Hyacine because Evernight exists. Plus Evernight probably has the better vertical investment compared to Castros. That's like pretty bad and niche in my opinion. Then there's Hyacine. You cannot even run a single Cyrene team without Hyacine. Like, I'm not even kidding. You cannot run a single team when you want to use Cyrene without Hyacine. You have to have Hyacine as a sustainer if you want to use Cyrene. It's just how it is at the moment anyway, because we all know Cyrene, it all takes forever, and if you don't have Hyacine on the team, well, good luck running Cyrene, because it's just how it is. And I just despise this character. I know it's like cash grab unit, I know it's like a bait unit, but at the same time, it's just, when I see her, it just pisses me off how dumb her kid is, how much predatory it was. But nobody was talking about it. Everybody was like going after Cassie for her animation. She's the real predatory unit here because she has a global passive. But unfortunately, the real problem is Hyacine, and I think it's too late. Hopefully, Elation doesn't have the same problem where they dropped a flipping sustainer on an Elation path. That will be kinda dumb, because let's just be honest, it didn't work here. It did not work here. So we don't want that shit again, we can hopefully expect them to learn from their mistakes and they don't drop another goddamn off-path sustainer like Elation sustainer, because I don't want to see an Elation sustainer. Even an Elation shielder or a healer will piss me off if I seen it. Hopefully they don't make the same mistake on the 4.x patch, because this is already late, right? The Emperor's arc, it's too late. They already went with the mono remembers team, and it's gonna be 10 times stronger than every other path there is. So there's nothing we can do about it. It's just how it is, and they're trying to balance the literal end game based on this one overpowered team, but the rest of the teams are just barely catching up to it. And yeah, and the one root course, Hyacine. So as long as they don't do, they don't make a sustainer that's like off element from their original thingy, we should be fine. But if they do make that same mistake, well, we will be in a lot of trouble. That's all I'm gonna say. And again, I didn't explain too much, but again, I just not the biggest fan of how predatory they went with Hyacine, her signature being one of the best for certain units, like for freaking Evernight. It's like a big game changer if you have Hyacine with signature. And if you run without Hyacine signature, you will feel a lot of difference. And again, one unit kind of defy the balance of the current game. Would it have been different if she was abundance? I think yes. The game would have been so much better if she was just an abundance unit. Like, I'm not even kidding. It would have been so much better if she was an abundance unit, but she isn't. And hopefully Hoyoverse doesn't make the same mistake again on Elation Path, at least. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, people, stop hating on Cassie. The real problem is Hyacine. Just hate on her. Okay, don't hate on her, I guess, but let's just hope they don't make the same mistake again. Knowing Hoyoverse, they'll do something dumb again. I just feel it.